Would you like to dust much less often? In this video I'll show you a trick that really works, especially on places like the skirting boards or on cupboards or shelves. Dust accumulates very quickly, but you certainly don't feel like wiping this dust away all the time. But there is a trick you can use to avoid having to do this often. But in the first step we still have to remove the dust from the places once. That is, this one time you will have to wipe up the dust as usual, so that the surfaces are already pre-cleaned. And then comes the real trick. For this you take a cloth like this one, and then you need conventional hair conditioner. Because now we put a small amount of this conditioner on the cloth, and we don't need a lot here, a little drop is enough. Of course it depends on the total area you have. But for a small area such a small drop is enough, which we now rub a little bit into the cloth. And then we now start wiping over the surfaces, where we want to wipe much less dust in the future, for example the skirting boards. Because this is where I wipe the whole thing over now, and that seals it. Dust won't stick to the surfaces so easily now, it will just fall off. And you can do the same on cupboards or other surfaces. In between you might have to put a little more conditioner on the cloth. It shouldn't be so full that you have a greasy layer on the furniture. It just has to be a really thin layer that you don't see or feel in the end. The dust won't disappear, of course, but instead of landing on the skirting boards, it just falls down, and when you vacuum normally, you remove it right along with it. If the dust starts to stick to these areas again over time, you should repeat this process. Be sure to try the whole thing on yourself. Would you also like to know what I saw when I unscrewed the drain in my kitchen? Then be sure to watch the video I'm linking to you here. You would make me really happy if you click the like button and subscribe to my channel.